Welcome back to the Astrology for Liberation podcast. I'm Elisa, your astrologer and guide on your path to freedom. And on that path, you've likely been noticing the tension to purge what no longer meets your needs and desires, and all the different ways that others are choosing to do that. The final Venus-Pluto conjunction finished up today, and it also met with the motivation of Mars in the confidence of Capricorn today, Thursday, March 3rd. And more about Venus and Pluto. Since November 7th, Venus has been transiting through Capricorn with a retrograde from December 19th through January 29th. And that's why this has been such an extended transit of Venus and Capricorn. And Venus has made 3 conjunctions with the power of Pluto. So that's the power of Venus. When they conjoin, the energies are united. And that happened on December 11th, December 25th, and today, March 3rd. And so together, Venus and Pluto have brought up themes around the power of peace and the power of love as relationships have evolved. You've seen a lot of evolution of relationships, all different kinds of relationships over this time. Maybe they've ended, maybe they've deepened. And it's also been an opportunity to define how you want to experience your physical body and how you want to experience other aspects of your physicality, your material abundance in this life, for example. And it's revealed a lot about the power of money and what's behind the power of money, what's going on beneath the surface, things you needed to notice about your expenses or your income or outflow, and also, of course, what's going on with larger structures. And so, in addition to this conjunction with Venus and Pluto, today we had Mars, the planet of force, that also joined with Pluto for this one-time conjunction. And this is a very competitive, fighting, determined combination, and it's especially so in Capricorn. And so navigating peace and war has been at a peak experience this week, with the Pisces moon magnifying all the feelings of what's going on. Of course, that's the Pisces new moon that was yesterday. And now with the moon entering Aries, this enhances the energy of Mars, its depositor, and that happened today at 4:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 12:52 a.m. Greenwich Meridian Time. Aries, like Capricorn, is a cardinal sign. It's get started energy. And of course, Pisces is a mutable, fluid water sign that's willing to flow with the changes. And so the moon in Aries takes charge and revs up the engine of determined action with Mars in its final hours of Capricorn, and still so close to Pluto. But on Friday, the moon will only make one conjunction. It's still an energy, with the Mars-Pluto conjunction still close, with all this Venus, Mars, Pluto conjunction energy so close, it could easily bring up triggers from situations. And this Moon Chiron aspect on Friday will help to give you some insights about what this is helping, these triggers in life are helping you to understand on a deeper level about your own healing process. And this energy is changing. This is a powerful flux of energy happening right now, because on Saturday, big-hearted optimism moves in as the sun in Pisces moves up to perfect its conjunction with the growth that's inspired by Jupiter in Pisces. And so this is, you can imagine more, you can dream more, you can love more, you can also do too much, right? Jupiter can lead to excesses. But regardless of what's going on in the world that may indicate otherwise, there's still so much that can inspire you. And this is underscored with the moon in Aries making a nice creative sextile with Mercury in Aquarius on Saturday. And so part of this is, as it touches this thoughtful, very sharp, or quick processing Aquarian energy, Mercury in Aquarius, is that you're anticipating that things are changing. You're feeling things are changing because Venus and Mars are about to enter Aquarius late Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you live around the world. The times beginning Saturday, this is March 5th and 6th, is, these are the times of when Venus and Mars make their conjunction, and that is at 11:12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 7:12 a.m. Greenwich Meridian Time. So they both enter Aquarius, they both conjoin together. Venus catches up with Mars. And before that, just to insert this, the moon in Aries will raise the intensity a little bit more as it squares the nuclear potency of Pluto. And I'll be glad when we get beyond that aspect, because of course there's a lot of tension in the world. And but this is also a sign for you to be aware in your world that if there something arises, there might be something that you have to let go of. This is transformative energy. This is, Pluto is purging and releasing energy. This is a passionate energy shift that's going on as Venus and Mars exit the more authoritarian control of Capricorn. And there could be a release of deep-seated anger and authoritarian leaders, because they've taken power by force, are isolated from other perspectives. They're narrow in their perspective, and they can't see beyond their own guarded world. And this is a lesson for all of us, as this universal energy of passion reflected by Venus and Mars changes from the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn and moves into the also Saturn-ruled fixed air sign of Aquarius. You're building on what you've learned and envisioning a new way to negotiate the values and actions that will allow more visionary ways for freedom, for us to coexist and thrive together. And there is hope if you can be open to it. And as Sunday dawns with the newly liberated progressive force of desire and action, represented by Venus and Mars in Aquarius, allow your senses to recalibrate with this new energy as the moon will enter Taurus Sunday right at midnight Pacific Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 a.m. Greenwich Meridian Time. The moon in Taurus wants to be comfortable, and your new comforts will be found in creating alliances and smart connections. And so I'll be back for that with more early Sunday. Thanks so much for listening.